Hi Claudia, I'm just setting up here. There's still time. I'm just doing all kinds of preparing stuff, so haven't started yet anything. This is not what I'm going to do today. At least I don't think so, but I am preparing this old canvas in case I have the energy to deal with it. So while I'm waiting for everyone to come in, I am just gluing dictionary pages to this old canvas. Just a quick way to create a background and cover whatever one of my kids done it a long time ago. I don't even remember which one of them made this. Okay. Okay. So that's that. Finished for now, and it needs to dry. Okay. Where did I put the lid? Okay. Hi, Barbara. Okay. Let's hope everything will go as planned today, and not like last week that my phone just died on me. So yeah, let's hope for the best. I've taken out all kinds of colors. I've got black and white. I've got some dark blues. I've got some gray, and that's going to be the start to my page. I've got some very old paints from the cheap store, so I'm not I don't know what will turn out, and I just have a vague idea what I want to do on this page. This one is really runny. Never mind. Working with what I have, finishing everything. White. Okay. And we'll see as I go. And maybe some gray also, although of course I can make gray just by having the black and the white, but I'll just put a little bit of gray here. Let's see, still 8 minutes to go. And some brush. Yeah, we'll see. Okay. What else? Yeah, so I don't remember who it was, but someone left me a comment this week on one of my videos, asking me about making a mixed media project with a tissue paper. They've seen something on, I think, Pinterest or something like that, and I said that I will try and make it on the live. I'm not sure I will. First, I'm going to do this page, and if I will have the energy, I thought I will do it on this old canvas that I just covered with dictionary pages. This piece I couldn't remove. It's really glued hard to the canvas, but I don't care because it's going to get covered. But mostly I wanted to get all the other stuff covered. It's an old canvas. One of my boys painted on it when they were little. I don't even know which one of them, and now I'm going to upcycle it. So if I will, I've got a whole pile here of tissue paper that I don't do anything with. Kind of don't like anymore to work with tissue paper, especially because it bleeds and makes a lot of mess. Mostly when I am doing something with it, then it's to create texture, and that's it. I think this package is from Poundland. I think it's like 7 years ago that was in London. I bought it in Poundland, so yeah, long time. I even have small pieces of tissue paper, and just don't do anything with it. So I hope I will have the energy to get to this project, but first I'm doing this page. And yeah, so lighting is not very good, but I hope that once I start painting and there will be something else than just white, then the camera will cooperate, I hope. Let's see, still 5 minutes to go. Okay, what else? Oh, I wanted to, for those who don't have Facebook, where is it? Yeah, last week the live got cut short, and these are the 2 pages done. That's how it turned out. I'll bring it a little bit closer. I'm really happy with this. I hope you can see the details. I especially like the black in some places. It's very dramatic, so really like how it turned out. Yeah, so that's that. And well, I think I'm going to just start. As I said, I've got all kinds of colors here. I've got black, a very, very dark blue here, almost looks like black. Another blue, some grayish blue, gray and white. And I'm just going to start with this soft, large brush. Now, most of this paint is old and also from the cheap store. Some of them are good, some of them are not really, but I don't care. I'm always using whatever I have, and it works for me. What can I say? I don't mind if they are not completely opaque. I'm just working with what I have, and that's that. I'm using the brush to create movement on the page. I like that I have this marks, and I'm also working on blending. I'm going back and creating more shades in between. And now I'm adding white. I'm taking white and blue. Until I'll get what I want. And I can always go back and take from the darker colors if I don't like a section. Very easy. Okay, I need a piece of paper. My brush is loaded with paint, and I'm working it being more dry. I don't know how to explain it better. So if I feel that I have too much paint on my brush, I'm just cleaning it on a piece of paper. Okay. So I've got a really interesting background for the start, and I really like it. And I'm done with the brush. I want to add some texture to my background. I've taken two stencils, one large one, this one, and this one with a smaller detail. I'm not sure how it will work. Again, it's just something that is floating in my brain and I'm hoping to create something out of it. Hi, Ludmila. Okay, so we'll see. I wish I had a smaller one, but that's okay. I'll work with this. I'll just make it pick. I think I don't want it completely here. I'll let it just pick in some places. And yeah, and I will use this for more detail. We'll see. If I don't like it, I can cover it. So now I want to take, I think I'll take from this. Yeah, from the lighter gray, and we'll see how it works. It just needs to be part of the background, just to texturize the background and nothing more. Yeah, something like that. And I'll let it peek here also. So okay, maybe I'll go with this. Just dabbing the excess. Not completely sure where I'm going with it. Let's see. Yeah, interesting. Okay, I think I'll just do a little bit more here. Okay, I like it. It's a good beginning. So now I want smaller details. So I'm taking the white with this. And I'm going very lightly with this. Yeah, and quite random. Some of it is gonna get covered. So I really don't care, and I'm not going to get attached to anything. Something is wrong with the live. I don't see the chat. I don't see anything, and it's really troubling. I can't see the chat for some reason. Okay, let's see. I think I have some problems with the internet. What is going on? No, I can't see the chat. Oh my God. I don't know why. Just the last 2 weeks I have problems with the live. It's like not connecting. I don't know. I'll continue and see if it's not, but if I don't have the chat, then what is the point of going live? I'll try another way to go about it. Okay, so I've done this too, and still wet. So I'll see what I can do about seeing the chat. Yay, it's back. Okay. Let's see. Hello, Brenda. Who did I miss? Okay. Something is not working as it should, but I'll continue as long as I see what's going on. Okay, so now, yeah, now I'm feeling like doing something freehand, and Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Let's hope my marker will work. This is the Uniball Signo, a white pen or gel pen, whatever. And I'm making it as I go. It really isn't planned and it's not working so good. I'll try something else. I've got other white markers. You never know which one will work and which one won't work. I feel like something is wrong, not only in the chat. It seems like my videos are not. It's like they are even the regular ones. It's like YouTube is not how do I say it? Not promoting my videos. I don't know why. The viewing dropped drastically. Again, I don't know why. Maybe I'm boring. And people stop watching the videos. I don't know. I just know that the viewing is in all times low. I'll continue whatever. I didn't do the channel, didn't start it for anything but making art more accessible. So as long as someone is watching, I'll continue making videos. Yeah. So yeah, I don't see the chat. It's stuck, and I'm just continuing. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Okay. I feel like I want more details to my background before I'm starting with my focal point, and I'm feeling like some dots, and I need to find dots and circle. I need to find a stencil. Oh, here it is. I think I'll use this. So once again, makeup sponge. Yes. Okay, starting to look like something that I like and I can work with. I'll just do a little bit more and then I'll try again to connect to the chat. I'm going very lightly with this. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I think the chat is back. Okay, so you can see what I'm doing. That's already good. The escape artist. I've only wanted to do a YouTube live. Dr. Odd, hello. Hi, Etty. I'm switching to Hebrew for one moment. אתי, את זה קניתי בתמו. זה בדרך כלל עובד, זה ה-Uniball סיגנו שאני מאוד אוהבת. אוקיי, back to English. I'm I'm even thinking of making more details in, very tempted, yeah. I'm going to add more details. Don't know why. I could probably have left it as is, but sometimes it's the little details that do the trick. I wanted to do it with the Uniball Signo because the tip is thinner, and I wanted it to be a little bit more dainty, a little bit more subtle, but that's okay. Again, working with whatever I have and what works. Before I had all these markers, and it doesn't matter where I got them. Sometimes it was AliExpress, sometimes from the cheap store. Now it's Temu. Before I had all this, I used to just work with this kind of correction fluid, and sometimes with white nail polish. Starting to take shape. If you don't know, nowadays I'm doing 2 videos each week. On Sunday, I'm trying at least to do more mixed media. And on Wednesdays, I'm doing the art journal from scratch with limited supplies. And of course, now I'm doing the live. So if you missed it, if you're not subscribed, if you didn't click on the bell to get notification, just so you will know. And if you missed my videos, if you can go and watch them, it would be great. Okay, so I'm happy now with my background. Before I'm going to do, no, I'll start with, I want butterflies here. And I have this, I'm just not sure. One, I want 3, but this one is too big. And this one is too big. Maybe if I just used a 1, it would go well, but I want 3. So I'm thinking how I'm going to go about it. And because I really want them to pop, what I want to do is first stencil with white gesso, and then afterwards go in with details. So with paint, with color, and then with details. So I just can't I can't open the lid. Oh my god. Nope, it doesn't want to open. Okay, here we are. Yeah, I got it. By hook or by crook. So I think one will be here, or maybe here. Yeah, I'm taking a little bit of the gesso. Once again, I don't like this gesso too much. It's too liquid, but that's okay. Again, working with whatever I have. I had another gesso that was too pasty, and now I've got this gesso which is too runny. Maybe I just need to go and make my own gesso again and not buy. Okay, one. Yeah, this one here. Yes. And I don't know if I have another one. It's a little bit smaller than this. Maybe I have. I need to check. I'll just do another one like this. And that's that. Okay, so another one here. Okay, so I've got a good base for my butterflies, and I don't need the gesso, so I can put it aside. Now, before all my paint is dry, I want to use it, so I'm going to take one of my notebooks for a leftover paint. And just that's how you create painty papers, just by using the leftover paint. And I've got a lot of paint here, so I will need to do more pages with it. Okay. Needs to dry. Let's see. I never waste paint. I can do this all day. Just smear paint. Nothing to it. Just smearing paint. Okay. Well, I think it's enough for this time. And okay, I'll leave it like this. And I want some orange butterflies. Just not completely sure about the shade. I've got this rust color. That's at least what it says on the bottle. And I've got terracotta. We'll see. And I'll start with something. I need a sponge. I want a new one, so I won't make a mess. These are the makeup sponges that I usually buy. I really like the shape and that they are more condensed than the regular triangle ones. Okay, so I've got this. I'll just start with one solid color and we'll see. I want to stencil on top of it. I'm kind of going back on areas that I already put some paint, just so it would be a little bit more opaque. Yeah. Okay. Now I want some interest on top of it, and I've got this stencil that I wanted to do on top. I just need to figure out what color do I want. And I'm thinking to get back to this, just maybe I'll take from the dark blue. Let's hope it will look nice. If not, I can always cover everything and start again. It's a little bit difficult to see what I'm doing. I've got two stencils here. So let's see. I think it needs a little bit more definition, but I'll leave it to dry. I'll do the two other butterflies, and then I'll just come in with a marker and do more details. Yeah, that's what I'll do. So next I need to do again same thing. Okay. I'll do the orange and then I'll check the chat to see what's going on. Yeah, okay, so finished with the orange. I still need the stencil, and now I'll just pick up again my notebook and use the leftover paint everything gets used. Okay, and once again another one. Everything gets used, and then I get more papers to play with. Done and done. Okay, we're getting somewhere, slowly but surely. Okay, so once again aligning, and this for here. Can hardly see where my butterfly is. Yeah. Another one. Okay. So now I just need to pick a marker to make my butterflies pop and be more, I don't know, more interesting, more visible, just more. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe one of my gel pens. I forgot to check the chat. Oopsie. Let's hope this one will work. Dark blue. And now I'm going to finally check the chat. Let's see. I'm just reading the chat. To everyone who came in, hello. And I'm sorry if I missed you. The bell notification, sometimes it happens to me also. I click on the bell, and you also need to, there is options. You need to do all, because if you are not, if you are just doing the bell, it just the default setting is recommended and not all. And then after you click on the bell, you need to choose all. And another thing that YouTube is doing is, I heard someone else explaining it on a video on YouTube. Sometimes it removes whatever you chose, and it happened to me. I'm choosing all kinds of channels to get notification, and after a while, I don't know why YouTube removes it. So I'm guessing that that's what happens, that people that subscribe to my channel and people that click the bell and clicked all, it just it's been removed by YouTube, don't know why, and they don't get notification. Makeup brush, yes, the one that I used at the beginning, the larger one, Yes, it's a makeup brush. I really like using them. We have cheap stores for all kinds of cosmetic things, so I can buy makeup brushes cheaper than buying brushes that are for a craft and art. So yeah, and sometimes I used to buy like packages of like 20 brushes in all kinds of shapes and sizes, and it's just cheaper, at least when if you have this kind of stores like I do. For Etty, if you're still here, I'm talking about beauty care or wow. So you can buy their brushes very cheap. Okay, so I'm going to go around first around each. I don't think it's enough. Maybe I just need to go and do it with black. And yeah, I'll just go and do it with black, and that's that. Let's see. Working. Okay. I think that I'm also going to do here, I'm going black like this. Can you hear my hubby snoring? He, he, he likes to go to sleep on the sofa in the living room. There is a bed, a very nice bed to go to, and no, sleeping on the sofa somehow is better. Okay, black is better. And now I'm just going to go and over the details. Some I need to connect, some I'll just add more detail. Yeah, starting to look better. Yeah, okay. I'm liking it. The only thing is that some of the paint is like still wet and not really wet, but still like sticky. So it makes it hard to use the marker. It takes it's taking time. Some areas that look blank to me, I just add details. Yeah, okay. Next. I think the chat is stuck again. Let's see. And now it's completely gone. Oh my God. Let's try this again. Okay, I think I got the chat back. Yeah, it's starting to take shape. And the black is more dominant here. Yeah. Okay, one more. I hope you can see all the details. I really am loving what is going on here. Almost. Almost finished. Yeah. Okay. Whew. I'm kind of tempted to add more detail to my background. It's a shame that my Uniball signal is giving me trouble. Maybe, let's see, maybe a new one will work. I like making leaves. What can I say? I can probably go on and on and on and add more, but I'll just leave it be. Hi, Jean. Yeah, I stopped putting a notification about the live. First of all, I did say that I will try each Thursday to go live. And what can I say? Each Thursday is like a touch and go. Until the last moment, I don't know if I will go live or not. That's why I'm not sending notifications. And yeah, but I really am trying my best to go live. So yeah, okay, so that's that. Now at the beginning of the live, I took an old canvas that one of my boys, when they were little, did something on it, and this also was glued and I can't remove it. I don't care because I'm going to go on top of it. So what I've done is just cover the rest of the canvas with dictionary pages. I still have some wet glue here, but I don't care. Someone, I don't remember who, asked me to show some mixed media project with making flowers with tissue paper, and I thought, and I said that I will try and do it on the live, so that's what I'm gonna try today. Now I don't like much to use the tissue paper because it bleeds, but that's what I'm going to do. I've got all kinds of tissue paper, all kinds of I think I'll use this one. I'm not sure about this. Definitely not orange. Also, sometimes they, in time, they fade. So basically, I don't like to use them. Whatever I do have, usually I use to just create texture, and then I go on top of it with another paint. Maybe, let's see. I'm looking for a dark purple. I think I've got more. Why did I buy so many? I don't know. Really don't know why I have all of this. Okay. So I've got this, and okay, I really don't, oh, I've got this purple. This I can just throw away. I can't stand this color. Pink. Ugly, ugly pink. I also got this very small pieces of tissue paper. Maybe I will use them. Okay, so let's see what I can do. What I was thinking is, and I will need lots of glue. I've lost the chat again. Oh, it's back now. Hi, Robin. My glue got too thick, so I'm just adding a little bit of water. I think I'll grab some gloves because I'm not interested in having all the bleeding from the tissue paper on my hands. I'm not quite sure how I'm going about it, but we'll try and do something interesting. Okay. Let's see. Okay. We're getting somewhere. The things I get myself into. So I want to cut this. Where did I put? Oh, here it is. I'm thinking taking strips, something like this. Scrunching them and maybe even a twirling, I don't know what you call it, scrunching and lost. Yes, Smurf hands coming right up, only now I'm using purple, but yeah. So once again, scrunching, twirling, okay, let's see what I can do with it. So brush and glue. And first I'll just put some glue here, and I'm gonna start by putting some glue in between these two. And as I'm going round and round, I'm also twirling the tissue paper. This is one large mess, but I'm gonna continue. Okay, so I've got some kind of a flower here, and I'm aiming to do at least 3, and I'm thinking yeah, let's see, green color. Let's see how I can make leaves. Sparkleberry Shine is in the house. Hello. And now for a lighter color. Now you don't have to twirl it every time. You can just scrunch it up like so. Just create texture and interest. Now my plan is that once it's dry completely, I want to add more color on top of the texture. So this is not the end, this is just the beginning. And let's see, let's do more flowers. Okay, next. Lots and lots of glue, but what can you do? Next. I've got this purple, maybe by Celine. I'm hoping, I don't know if it will work, but with all this glue, I'm hoping there will be some bleeding between the tissue papers. But if not, it doesn't matter, because as I said, once everything will be dry, I'm going to add more paint on top I'll dry brush a acrylic paint on top. Okay, so now another one more flower, and then I want to do more leaves. I'm tempted to put some seed beads here on the pink. You can do something like this not only with tissue paper, you can use a yarn and all kinds of things like raffia, jute. You can create all kinds of stuff like this with other things. It doesn't have to be tissue paper. Tissue paper is giving me trouble right now. Okay. Okay, now let's see. Where did I put all the tissue papers? I need green, green, green. Okay. We've got one big mess here. I haven't planned this, so I'm just going with the flow. And whatever will be, will be. No, something just doesn't work. I think it's the hour. Too much glue. Okay. Okay, so yeah, quite chat tonight. Now I'm not sure because I'm having trouble with the chat. I'm having trouble seeing what's going on. So I'm not quite sure if it's the chat that is quiet or the fact that I'm having trouble seeing what's going on. I'm getting there to something nice. It's getting there, although, as I said, the finishing will have to wait for everything to dry. Lots and lots of texture here. Whew. Okay, yeah, that's it for me today. It needs a lot more work, and of course this needs to dry before I can attempt anything. I still want to add details in between that I'm not sure what I don't know why, but I'm thinking buttons. Just cover it with almost everything with buttons. I don't know why. I don't know if I will do it. And I'm thinking some seed beads here. And when this is dry, so some dry brushing with acrylic paint on top of the texture. So yeah. Whew. I'm cooked. That's it for me. Wow, I'm tired. It seems like I don't do much. I just smear some paint, glue some pieces of paper, and then I'm tired. Of course, it's the hour, but it also, I don't know, deciding on what to do and what to put at each time. I think it's also part of getting tired. I think, at least for me. I'm just trying to put some things back in place. Most of it will have to wait for tomorrow for me to tackle, but some things I can put back. I really don't know why I have all this tissue paper. Really don't need it. Maybe I'll finish during the week. Maybe I'll finish next week. I'm not sure. We'll see. Yeah. Okay, so if there are any questions or requests, I'm still here, and yeah, I'm all ears. And my eyes are on the chat. While I'm trying to put things in place. More tissue paper. Good night, everyone. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you coming in. I'm tempted to just take all this tissue paper and just throw away. I'm really, really tempted. Okay. Some order to my desk. So thank you everyone for coming in and being in the chat, and being patient with all the technical difficulties I've got. Okay, so this is it for tonight or today. Thank you for being here, and I'll be seeing you in my next video. Bye.